Hello, 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 everybody. We just thank the Lord for another day. Hope us have a great day, God, today and our whole day, and everybody around us, and bless our family in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, God. Today, our day, our verse of the day is a blessing, and we're going to the book Numbers 6:24. And if we start at number 22, it's the priestly blessing. And so on number 22, the Lord said to Moses, tell Aaron and his sons, this is how you are to bless the Israelites. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. So they will put my name on the Israelites and I will bless them. And this is a blessing, just saying that God loves us so much, cares about us so much, and he wants good things for you. And every time I trade, I always think of, good things, good thoughts, positive thoughts. And I think that God wants me to win. God wants me to prosper. God wants my family to be blessed. So thank you, God, for just blessing us so much. All right, let's get right into our trading. And one thing about our that's cool is that during wartime, there's a different kind of trading that occurs. And if you've been trading gold, like, man, it's just been going up and down so fast. It's wild. Usually gold goes straight up during wartime, but it's so high right now. It's never been this high before. So it's kind of like fixing itself because a lot of people that were buying gold on a weekly basis or a monthly basis, some people just take part of their check for years and have their account set up to where it gets them so much gold, and another place stores it for them, and they've been selling a lot because our economy is not in a good place right now. So, but if you can catch it going up, I wouldn't trade gold going down right now, really, unless the bot calls in and you just want to stick with going down for a day. But I feel like eventually it has to break through this like $4,000. I don't even know where it's at right now, but I was trading it um, yesterday in the morning. Okay, so we got clear skies. Canada has some problems today. The U.S. has the Fed chair testifies at 7 o'clock. That's going to be a big event. Anytime the Fed chair speaks, it moves the market. So let's see here. Fed chair to testify on the semi-annual monetary policy report before the House Financial Services Committee. Wow. So when he starts talking, things start moving. And oh, the real Donald Trump. I think, Donald Trump's been saying it on the news all the time, and he's trying to force him to put down interest rates. So let's just see. Because usually this person acts on his own, not by what the president thinks or feels. So we'll see if he does it. because each time he's just been keeping it where it is. So, all right, let's look at gold, man, because gold is the one that we should be mostly involved in trading. And so, yeah, gold has been going down. It's only down $7 in the last 6 hours, but it's below the EMA. Oh, there's been a ceasefire? Ceasefire. Wow. Let's look at this. 2 Middle East nations have agreed to stopping the 12-day long aerial war. The ceasefire is now in effect. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we're at a ceasefire. That's pretty cool to learn that information. So maybe that's why it's going down like this. So never mind. I would just trade the bot on gold right now. So Trump is saying Israel, do not drop those bombs. If you do, it's a major violation. Okay. All right. Well, the situation is tense and very different. Let's get out of the news cycle. Man, I've been loving the bots that's doing the forex. It's just beautiful. I've been getting a lot of more. One thing that I feel like I've been getting a lot of more trades, and it's been a lot of winning trades. We got one at 532 by GBPUSD. Let's see what that did. GBPUSD. What time frame was that on? 60 minutes. GBPUSD. That's the one before. And what did it tell us to buy it at? 1.3594. 1.3594. So it's at 97. So that was like down here on the last hour. It's a little higher than where it told us to buy at. And what we see with these signals is, man, it's just jam packing, winning, 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 winning. And it's just going, GBP USD is going up. Let's look at that one more time on here. GBP USD is up 12 pips. It's really not too much movement on the market right now. GBP JPY is the biggest winner, but as we see, it's coming back down. Okay, and let's look at the one before. What was it? It was USD JPY to say, okay, we just got one right here. Buy GBP USD once again for 60 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take that. GBP USD. Last time we traded, we went 5 for 5 right here. GBP USD. Okay, and I don't have it on my board, so I just go right here, GBP USD. It's right here. Okay, I added that, and we're right here, and it's telling me, let me look again. I like to make sure it's saying to buy for the 60 minutes, so we'll probably be in this trade for like an hour to 3 hours. GBP USD to buy. 2%, and I want my take profit to be 3%. It's still looking like it's going down a little bit. So I'm just going to wait. And while I'm waiting, I could, let me go ahead and look at a different time frames. It does look like it's going up. This looks like this is an EMA bounce trade. It's been going up since 6 a.m. yesterday and been going straight up. Yeah, if we look at it on the lower time frame, it just was a lot of red candles going down. I'm kind of looking for a support. The last time it kind of stalled out is around this area right here, a little lower. There we are. We're low. We're right there. They hit the Bollinger Band and started going up. That might have been a good place to get in at that Bollinger Band. I'm going to get in right here. All right. Let's go to US30. Wow. Wish we would have hit that one. 5 minutes going down. Man, this is very, very consolidated today, this US30. Let's look at this. A little higher. Hmm. And looking at this right here, we just have to know this is about to break out. Like this thing has just been, it's been kind of in this zone right here. Yeah, this is ready for a breakout. Let's see what it's saying.
Hey Lonnie, is any of that because the Fed chair is speaking today? Like, are
Y-
people shy of
Yeah,
trade? Like, does it consolidate before the news because they know it's going to be crazy one way or the other?
yeah, they just don't know, but it's gonna move at the opening bell. But yeah, that I don't even think like him giving us lowering or saying, what's gonna happen in the future. I don't think that's gonna I think it's more of an effect on the trade when he starts speaking. It's gonna start going up, down, all around. It's gonna be doing weird stuff. Like he'll say, like, "Oh, America's in trouble." And then he'll say something, "Oh, America's doing good at this." And it's more of like that kind of talk where the public is speculating on just him saying words. And you'll see it if you watch him speak. He speaks for like an hour sometimes, and you'll see everything he starts saying good. You'll see the market like the US30, the indices, you'll see them move up and down really fast just by him like saying different things. So definitely there's an effect, but I don't know. I mean, this has been since basically last night, since like 12 o'clock. It's been shooting out big dojis, some more. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just a weird. This is kind of weird when you see like all these wicks. That's just a weird thing going on. And I don't think it's because of him speaking more that is doing this. I just think that this might be caused by like the ceasefire or something. This is more of like, it kind of flatlined on even on the Nas, it kind of flatlined. This is, I mean, if it stays like this is a good way to trade because it's consolidated. As long as we just get the support and resistance, we can go both ways. But I wouldn't take it both ways. I would just wait for it to get back to where I would want it. It's a 93% downtrend, 97% downtrend on US30. So it looks like it wants to go down, but it just came on Monday going up. And Monday's always like that day where whatever usually the trades really do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, usually you can speculate that it's going to go the other way. So usually Monday is a down day on the end of season. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday usually it goes back up, correcting what Monday and Sunday did. But so I'm kind of looking at this to go down. And another thing that we could do is we could look at, Apple and see where the pre market's up on Apple. Pre market's way up on the big three, the big four. The only thing is Walmart is down, but obviously Walmart's going up today because it's just on a trend is my friend day, it looks like. Yeah. So all the big guys are all up. So the stopgap thing says that they're gonna open up. What time is it? 21. Yeah, it says it's gonna open up and then go down like 40 or 50%. So all the big ones are pre-market are way up, and they probably won't just explode up as soon as the market starts. So it looks like stuff is coming back down, which is gonna make US30 probably go down first. Looks like it's gonna go down first, but then it looks like it's really gonna looks like it's gonna go back up. Looks like today is gonna be a good day for the US. We could do this two different ways. We could either take the trade down right now before the opening bell and be in a trade, but it's kind of like a two-way trading because I believe that, looking at the market, that it's gonna go up today. So a lot of people must know that the Fed's gonna say some like great things about the economy. I mean, you can't really say anything worse than what's already going on. Stuff is really outrageous right now. So we can either take it going up or we could wait like 5 to 10 minutes, wait for it to go down really fast, and then come in and take it going back up. But it does look like, just opening up. Look at this. Gold is down $55. Yeesh. I mean, all you really have to do, like on the prop firm, is like catch gold going one way or the other. Because man, it's going down 55 points and then it'll go up 55 points. And so as long as you're in it to lose like 1 to 2% going the wrong way, but if you catch it going like right here, if you would have caught this has been going down since 12. Like here I was right here. Remember I told you guys I was trading on Monday, but so I took this trade right here to go down, and look how fast it went down. And it's crazy. It was going up, but I caught it. I wasn't basing off the 15 minutes. Let's see, where was I at? I was looking at some longer time term. But if you could get it, you know, and just ride it out till you beat the challenge. Ride it like 10% to where you just beat the challenge. That's the easiest way to beat the challenge right now is gold, because gold is moving like this, 55 points, $55 in one direction. So and it's like, man, should we even a ceasefire just happened? It's like we should still be taking gold down. The boss telling us to take it. I mean, even if we would have took this one, we would have won some money. If we would have got in down here for this buy, that's $16. Usually when the gold goes up like $10, you're gonna beat a test. So we're getting all these signals, like these signals right here, like this morning, in New York time, this is 6 o'clock. So that's like waking up the time we wake up here to trade. Like if you would have got in on that sell right there for the 30 minutes, you would have won $22 down. And you just set it to win it. Here goes another one. You would have won this one too. If you would have hit this, it only went up, look, $5. You would at least have your stop loss for $10. So down here is like $20 where you would have really won maybe like 4 or 5% of an account at that point. Here goes another one that's even better. Like all these trades are really good. So that's why the robot's just been like outperforming everything, because gold's just been like catching fire right now. All right, here is, like we said, US30. US30 is way up here. This is at the top of resistance. I'm going to get in US30 to go down. US30 to sell. And I'm not even going to do that much. All right, that was a sell for the opening bell. It's 4 minutes. It's way up high. All the trades, the top trades in pre-sale are all really high. So usually on that first candle or second candle, it usually goes back down halfway to where the market left off yesterday. So that's the stopgap theory that really works. A lot of people are just millionaires just off of doing that one thing, but you really got to understand, and you got to look at support and resistance and stuff like that. But so I'm thinking that this is gonna take off today. I really think that US30 is gonna go up, but for the day. But I feel like in the beginning that it's not just gonna go straight to the moon. It's gonna have to come a little bit down first because everything is really high. So here we go. This is resistance up here. You can see that it touched right here. These three right here. It's at a Bollinger Band. So what I'm thinking is that the next candle is going to come up. It's going to go down here somewhere to the support, and then it's going to take off and probably go up for, you know, when the guy starts speaking. So that's the prediction on that. We got 2 more minutes. It's already going back down. We caught it at the high point. So I just did five lots. Usually we're trading 20 to 30 lots on that trade right there in the morning. So we could have already got out because we got it at the resistance. If we would have had it at a way higher lot size, we could have already got out of that and did good. But it's okay. Let's see. Apple's high. Everything is really, really high right now. Like Amazon is up $4 on the pre-market. And people were selling that yesterday for some reason. So really, really, like all the big guys except for Walmart are so high right now. All right, we got 1 more minute. Let's see what happens here. Now we're all the way down. Like it might have already dropped before the market even opened. I might get out right here because it's like, why did it already drop down? I might not even want to stay in this trade. It's like I already got basically what I wanted. Like, why would I even? I'm gonna get out. I got out of the trade because I already got what I wanted. Now the opening market, let's see if it pushes down like we said. It's already where it might be going up now. So let's just see. It might not even do a major move. It might start playing like some games because now it's trapped in where it's trapped at. So that's why I got out of the trade before it even started. Like we already made the money that we wanted from that trade. Let's see here. Yeah, it's pounding up. So I still feel like this is gonna pound back down. It might hit this resistance and then come back down. Let's just let's just really watch this for a second. Let's see what happens here. We did get a doji the time before, an upside down hammer. This is so indecisive. All this stuff is saying like nobody knows what they want with US30 right now. The way that we could probably get a good trade on US30, another win, is to look at Nas and look at SPX and see if it's doing going one way or the other. All right, let's go look at our stopgap theory. What happened here, you guys? If we were in Apple when it first started, what did it do? It started up really high and it went back down what? It went back down 100% of the way, but we could have definitely cashed out at 40% right here. Let's see. Amazon, same thing. High, went down first. Naveed did the opposite. Naveed went up. So 2 out of 3 so far. Did what we thought. This one was up high too, and it's doing a doji. So we wouldn't have lost on that one. And then Walmart was lower, and now it's just going straight to the moon. So we could have won the stock trades today. I just listened to what I was saying. What do we say? Gold. We said gold is gonna probably keep on going down. What happened? Gold went down almost $8 more right now since the opening bell. US30, it went up here, that same little area, then shot back down. US30 does not know what it wants to do right now. Nas doesn't know what it wants to do. They're gonna shoot if they shoot off a doji. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Let's look at it a little different here. Here we are again, where it's that good spot to trade US30. It's at the top of that Bollinger Band to trade it going back down one more time. Huh. Yeah, we should have got in. We could have made major money right there on that little move right there. I'd have probably been out already. But it looks like hitting that Bollinger Band at the top is bringing it back down. There's no consistency. There's no, I want to go this way or that way. Now, Nas and SPX are looking like they're making a movement to go down to sell. So if it goes back up here in this area, I'm gonna take US30 to go down. Everything's giving us an indication that it wants to go down. We're looking at 919 for it to go down. Let's and today is a weird day, so I'm not trading my normal lot sizes. I don't have a just I'm gonna trade this amount every time. Like that's not what you don't want to be trading like that. What you want to do is look at the circumstances of the market and develop how you're gonna trade that. So we're looking at a 919. It's at 903 right now. So it needs to go up first and then start heading back down before I take this trade. And I could take it right here, but I don't want to. I'm very I'm very careful on this trade because this is really in a weird situation. I could have made that little bit of money, but it's not even worth it because that could have shot right back up and hit up here and stopped me out. So I gotta wait for it to hit, you know, a resistance level somewhere up around this little area right here. 919 to 930 is where I want to get a sell. Because this is very consolidated. So I want to get it at the highest resistance and I want to get it at the lowest support if I'm two-way trading. I want this to go down more than up. So I'm trying to take this thing down. Here we go again. SPX is now wearing green. So this is just a weird trade right now. Be very careful, be very cautious. This isn't the regular mornings that we get into on Tuesday. See what Apple's doing. Yeah, and so Amazon now is going back up. So we could have caught Amazon going up, but it did the so you do the stopgap and then you take it up. Here goes Walmart. Looks like it's gonna go. I mean, look at this Walmart right here. This looks like a really good trade right here to go up. I mean, it's been going up. Look how fast it's going up. Something is happening good with Walmart right now. All right, we're almost to the US30 where we want it. Should have just took gold. Gold is at a position where I don't want to grab it right now because it's so low. But yeah, that would have been a good trade for us to take. Like I said, it was going down. Ceasefire. If we were still in war, I wouldn't want to take gold going down unless the bot calls it out. But here we go right here. This is at 914. And I'm not even, oof, I don't even want to take it at 919. There, now I could take it up here, but that's at 30. So when it starts coming back down, I'll take it. But see, I'm gonna let it keep on If it wants to keep on going up, go ahead. All right, let's see. We're up here. That was 24.30. Hopefully this doesn't break out of this Bollinger Band. And it's moving. Just be very safe right now because the trades are not moving like a normal day. So, you don't want to be out here on a weird day thinking everything's normal. Also, we know that the Fed guy is going to be speaking in a little bit, in about 20 minutes. So he's probably setting up on the podium. Good morning.
Hey Lonnie, on that GBPUSD, how many pips is your stop and profits? Because I have a different lot size and I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you. My stop loss is at 5417, and it's at
How many pips would that be?
almost 300.
300 for the stop. Okay.
This is exploding. And this candle looks so big on the 15 minutes. It even looks big on the 5. Let's see what we got here. SPX went straight up. Nas is going up and down. See, the bot just called something out for us. Oh, so there's a piece of paper that I put in the back office too for you guys to understand the stop losses. Where is it at? I don't even know where it is now. It just broke out of this thing. Let's see. We're still in it, but it might hit our stop loss pretty soon. So high. See if Nas is doing the same thing. Yeah, Nas is exploding. We got it going up for the day, but it really looked like it needed to come back down first and then just take off. That might be it for a stop loss. Let's see. No, we're still in it. What is our stop loss saying? We're at, okay, we still got a little bit of room. Okay. I want to show you guys this paper. So right here, there's a part that's called lot sizes. Lot size guide. So if you're on the back office, it's right underneath the mentor trading. It says understanding lot sizes. So I made this document for you guys. And you could download this and keep this with you, and you could be looking at it to tell you what to kind of trade. Let me open it up. And so for US30, 2% of your account with a 100-point stop loss. And this is what you're looking at. So for a $500 account, you're going to risk $10. You're going to be at a lot size 0.02. And so with a $100,000 account, you're going to be at a 4.0 on US30. And then you got the Euro USD, $500 account, you're going to be a 0.02. And some of these are kind of the same, some of them are different. Lot size on gold is going to be different, 0.01 for a $500 account. So you just look at what account you're on. Here goes one lot size for 500 on SPX. SPX moves different. NAS, US oil, Euro JPY. So this is good information for you to have.
So we're always look at the standard column.
Standard.
Because I saw it the other day and I was like, oh, but which one do I do? Standard, mini, or micro? I didn't know what the difference was.
Oh, yeah. For sure. So, yeah, you want to look at this one right here. Lot size standard. Yep.
Standard column. Okay.
Now, if you're doing, if you're trading like stocks and stuff, that's when the mini and the micro and all that stuff really matters. Let's see, which way is this thing going? Push this thing down, 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 down. Let's see, we got a big pullback up there. Kind of in hindsight, we should wait for it just to keep on going up a little bit higher, but let's look at what's going on. It's super overbought. This is a 5 minutes, which I don't even care about the signals on the 5 minutes that much, but oh, it's underbought on the 30. It's overbought on the 15 right now. But it is in momentum going up. See, and this is so different. Wow. This is so under. So it's overbought on the 15 and oversold on the 30, oversold on the 1 hour. But then on the 4, this is just mixed messaging. So look at this. This is our Satochic RSI. It tells us if it's overbought or oversold. So anything over this 80 means it's overbought. So it's super overbought, almost 100% overbought on the 4 hour. We go to the 1 hour and it's at an 8, which is super oversold. And then you go to 30 minutes oversold again. And then on the 15 minutes, it's overbought. So it's like it's giving us mixed message after mixed message. This trade is definitely doesn't know what it wants to do at all. But days like this, if we could pull off some wins, then we feel really good. But this day, this is a very, very tricky day. And this is the kind of day where you're just like, okay, we don't know what's gonna really happen. So you just want to be safe than sorry. So you're not gonna be doing your normal lot sizes. I thought I got the trade right here, but I actually got it lower because of the spread. So let me move this down a little bit. Is that where I got it at? Right around here, yeah, because it started off like $700 negative. So I got the trade like right here for a sale, and now it is kind of crashing down. Where do we even think that it's gonna crash down to? I mean, maybe around this area right here. Do I think it's gonna come all the way down here? I wouldn't even risk that. Because I really remember what I told you is I really think this is gonna go up today for the day. So I wouldn't risk this coming even to hit down here. It might hit down here, Bollinger Band. It might hit down here in this support right here and start just screaming up after that. But right now, the way this trade is moving, like I should be out of this trade in between where it's at and right here, where this perforated line is. I'm to the point where I kind of don't even want to lose money on this trade. So it's like I should probably just put a stop loss and break even on this trade where it's at right now. But I'm really trying to, wait this out and try to make some money off this trade too. But I'm to the point where I don't want to lose money on this trade, right? It did go up high and I almost lost the trade. So, I'm thinking like I almost want to get out the trade like right here with some profit and just be okay with this little bit of profit right here and not be upset. But I really want to get it a little bit lower, like this kind of area right here is where I really kind of want to get out at. It's screaming going down. It's like, do I really want to pull the trigger to get out yet? Not when it's screaming like that going down so fast. I'm kind of just leaning, just staying on this because it is moving down fast. If it starts popping up like this right here, I kind of want to get out because I could have got that 4,000, but now, do I think it's gonna pop back super fast right here? Well, this is what I was saying where I wanted to get it at. If you remember, I wanted to get it when it hit down here. So I already had what I wanted, and then it's like degree pop in and I stayed in. That's how you can end up feeling about what just happened. So let's see if it just breathed a little bit and go back down this area. And it looks like it's not going to do that. So I was 4,000 down here. Now we're at 17, 15, and we're losing profit. It's pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Even popping up a green. And so what a $4,000 profit looks like now, it's $1,000 where we're at now. And it's going the other way and looking like now it's gonna get back to where it's gonna be an even trade. So I could have pulled that 4,000 out and then I could have waited for it to pop back up like this and then try to get it maybe one more time down. That would have probably been the brighter idea because the money definitely was where I was saying was at. I was saying like the money's right here to get out down here. And that would have been a great time for me to get out. So let's see It's still got major momentum going down. It might just breathe to come up a little bit, and it might go back down this $4,000 area for us. But now if it goes back to the $4,000 area, it would be kind of silly to not just jump out at that 4,000. Now that you see that it's just jumping around and acting kind of weird, you know. So let's see if it does go back down to that 4,000 area where we really wanted it. You know, are we am I a little greedy right now to get 4,000 and not the 3,000 that we're at? Should I see? These are the things that are going on in my mind. I'm just telling you, you know, this is what I'm thinking about in my head. Should I wait for the 4,000? Should I just take this 3,000 because it went back up to $500? Like, what do can I still lose this trade if I don't get out? You know, these are the things that my brain is thinking that I'm saying. I want to get it out right here. Well, why aren't I out already if it's already where I wanted it to be at again? Now it's going back the other direction. You see? So 2 times it went down to where I would have probably been out already, but I'm still in the trade. How come? Because what? I needed an extra $500 on the trade. Well, now if I get out, now I'm losing $1,000 on the trade. Instead of getting out at 3,000, now we're at 2,200. And so now you're looking at all type of scenarios when you're in a trade. So that's why you don't look at the trade all day long. Because if you look at the trade all day long, the way that my brain works, it's figuring out scenarios left and right, and it's just it can become stressing for your brain to be overworked like that. So sometimes people say, well, why don't you just trade all day? Why don't you? No, it's not good for your brain. That's why we just set it and forget it and just go on and do other stuff in our day, right? We just see the perfect example of that. Like, what should we do? Should we do this? Should we do that? Right? This is what I wanted right here. And so now I got the 4,400 and I'm done, right? I wanted to hit the now let's see what happens. Because now it could push through and go down to the green, right? Or it could pop back up right here. Let's just see, because here we go. It's moving way faster this time when it hit that red line. So we'd have probably been at like maybe $5,000 right here. So those are extra 500 I could have got. Is it going to go back up right here? Right. And then if it goes up really fast, then it's like, then I was losing some of the money. So I got the 4,000 I wanted. I got 4,500 and I feel good about it. But let's see what's going on. So it was beautiful that we knew to wait. Opening market, we waited right until it went up to our resistance. It did go up a little higher, but our stop loss wasn't so tight that we got what we wanted. We got it going in the right direction. We predicted right. Now, I told you guys that it's going to go up for the day, I believe. And, you know, it might go down to this support level, but I really feel like it's going to be going up. Oh, let's look at our other trade. Where are we at with that? GBPUSD. So GBPUSD is actually higher than when we got in. So here it is. It went down to where we made our support line. So that was some extra money if we would have just waited in. If I would have walked away, right? Look at this. Instead of my brain, I was just telling you guys the inside of my brain. Should I get out? Should I get in? Should I get it? All that thinking that was happening so fast in my brain, all the brain cells I was using, we already had it right. We had a stop loss that didn't hit the stop loss. We had a take profit. Then we would have walked away for about 10, 20 minutes, came back, and right now it would have hit our take profit. And we'd have had about 12,000. And then here it goes. Might be racing back up. What did it do? Did we pick the right places? We got a support right here. As soon as it hit, it bounced back up. We had the other area, the resistance, right here. When it went to the resistance, it was kind of going up and down, up and down, up and down. Then it finally broke through. And so I believe that it's good to get a trade going up right here. I know we're not two-way traders, but for the day, I think it's going to go up. And now we're in this territory down here where it could still go down to maybe where this wick is right here. And then I feel like it's going to shoot back up. This is a weird day. It's a very weird day. We had a big candle going up. We had an overwhelming candle going down. But the consistency is this consolidation. So all it did was take the consolidation and make it bigger. Instead of it being boxed in here, now you got big going up, big going back down. And then it wants to really be in this little area eventually. So, I mean, we could get in right now. This is the bottom of the Bollinger Band before. That's a good, consistent support, so it should be going up like right around here. Should be going up. You know, we got exactly what we wanted. Should we get in to go up right here? Should we risk what we just made, that 4,400, for it to go up right here? If it goes the wrong way, we're basically gonna break even for the day if we stop trading at that point. Or if it goes back in the right direction, you know, we could possibly get our 5 to 8% today. That's what my brain is thinking. Just walking through what my brain is thinking right now. You know, I kind of don't want to get in this trade until it hits like all the way down here, which it probably won't. It might. But even me thinking like 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles in a row on the 5 minutes, it just looks like there's going to be a pullback right here, at least to, you know, the red line right there. There's money to be made on this trade right here, but there's also money to be lost because it's so consolidated. And I kind of want to get in this trade to go up. Yeah. Well, like we said, if we would have got in down here, we would probably already got out. Let's see if it goes back down this area. I wanted to go. I really want this trade to go. Well, it did go there. I want this trade to go down here. It came so close to down there. This is like a master level US30 trading class today. I didn't even know we were going to do that. There's so much money to be had. See, we had the support down here. There's so much, and it went straight up. This is, you know, let me show you how much this is. So we got in right here for the trade and got out right here. So that was 50, a little bit lower than that. So let's just see where it is on the bottom when it hit right here. And then it went back up to right there. Same thing. So that same little area right here from here to here would have been $5,000 would have made. That was the same amount, 4,500 that we made on the last trade. So we had this perfectly mapped out before the bell even sounded. We seen how tight this was, and now where is it trying to be? It's trying to be in here somewhere. Man, we could have got in and had that. So let's just see if it goes back down that area, then we can grab it. Gold's just going down, down, down. This is a good place to get gold going down, actually, too. Look at this resistance right here for gold on the 5 minutes. Let's see what the 15 minutes looks like. Yeah, it worked its way back into the Bollinger Bands. You know, the best spot would be to get it up here, about $4 higher. Let's see if it called any trades for us on the bot. It's a very careful day. All we want to do is kind of leave with some money on this day. Very, very careful day. Here it is. It went all the way up here. Now it's coming back down. And this time I don't even want to get it where it just went. I want to get it like a little bit lower. And it's okay if I miss out. I'm not even worried about it. It's not that concerning to me to miss out. Because what I don't want to happen is just throw the money back in from the other trade we just did. Let's wait it out. Yeah, this trade doesn't know what it wants to do. It's like it wants to be consolidated. Oh, wow. Look what happened with Apple.
Hey Lonnie, on the forex trades, um, when you see multiple calls for like they just called buy Euro USD and then buy odd USD, basically it's going against the US dollar.
Uh-huh.
Is that a good signal that that US dollar is weak and then these other ones are going to be strong? So it's kind of like a double confirmation.
It is, but always three confirmation it, right? Always go to the currency string meter just to check out how strong it really is. So these two currency string meters, you just put them in Google. Everybody should have these two. So USD is the weakest out of everything right here. And then we look at the next one and then we see if it's the weakest on. You have to use two of these because sometimes one of them stuck. So it was the weakest on that one, and it's also the weakest on this one. And then you look at what's the strongest. Like, obviously, I wouldn't want to trade Euro versus USD right now because it's so close together. If USD goes up one, Euro goes down one, you're at the same level. So what I would want to trade more is GBP or JPY versus the dollar right now. It's just a better trade for us. So good call on that. And look at Euro. It's at the same level right here. Euro and USD the same level. So I wouldn't trade Euro USD. I would always look at my currency string meters before I make any Forex trade. I want the David versus Goliath. So everything that the bot says, looking at, support and resistance on the trading view, and then going in to the currency string meters gives you the best chance to win, right? This is like, what do? We want to get as much information as fast as possible before we make a trade. That's why with like the US30, what do? We look at the heat maps. The heat maps is the same thing. Like, we're not going to just make a trade based off of the heat maps, right? What we're going to do is we're going to use this to give us our third confirmation or our fourth confirmation. So just like we're not going to go in here and trade and just say, oh, well, this is bigger than the other one, and we're going to make a trade based off of the currency string meter, right? There's some people that just will trade off the currency string meter, and they're never going to be that good because these things move. So we got to get the first confirmation on the trade or the bot signal. Then we go and then look, like, what's the best trade? So right now, we just got a odd USD. So Euro USD, we seen that it wasn't that big of a difference. Then we got odd USD to buy. Let's see if that's a good one. And then look, then we just got it to sell. So what does that really tell you? The USD is, nobody knows to buy it or sell it. We're looking at it live with the US30 right now, right? But odd is really strong. USD is really weak. I wouldn't take USD. I wouldn't take it to sell because odd is in first place and then USD is in second place. If it goes down for a sell, that means that USD should be stronger. So if you get that bot call and it tells you odd USD to sell, well, right now I see the odd is way stronger and the US is way weaker. So if odd's in first place, then it should be going up. Right? So now if we look, let's go to odd USD. And so what do we see? We see it going up. Right? So the first one was great on the buy for it to go up. So yeah, great question. Always remember that we need to go over our whole thing. Now with gold, right? Before we make a gold trade, what do? Eric? After we're confirmed and we look at the bot and everything and it says to do something, what would you do before you took the trade? What is the
So
gold heat map or what's the
yeah,
gold's currency strength? Which one? Where do you go?
I would look at the technicals.
There you go. You would go right here, go to there you go. Yep. And then we say, oh, it's selling for the whole day, right? And then, okay, but let's look because you might want to be in the trade for 15 to 20 minutes. See, something like this on gold, will we take gold to buy today? Everything that we look at is telling us to sell gold, right? So if we got a
Hmm.
buy signal for gold, we're like, wait a minute. We look at this right before we take the trade and we're like, no, we're not going to do that because everything is saying this is going the other way. So good job. Yeah,
And
we have
they actually have technicals for the forex pairs too.
yes. Yep. They just don't have it for the indices. But they got
Yeah.
it for like the cryptos. They got it, yeah,
Yep.
they got it for this too. So you can look at, this too for the day and stuff. That would be like the fourth or fifth confirmation too. And so you want to stack up the stuff that you can look at really quick and get a bird's eye view and then get the best trade you can really get. That's what we're looking for. So that's a good job. If you're on, here it is down here. This is where we wanted it. Remember, we wanted it past this line. And now I'm kind of like, ooh, it just looks like it's going straight down now. It doesn't even look like it's gonna go back up. Let's see. It's a big red. You got two big reds. It went lower than low. Do we take this? Do we take this trade? Obviously, right? If we would have just so all the stuff that I was saying when I was in US30 to get that 4,400, do you see now? If we just set it up and we were doing something totally different, I didn't use all my brain to get a little stressed and stuff, that we would have closed out with the money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we would have made 3 times the amount of money and no stress at all. That's how we really want to trade. But most of us, and I was trying to do that for everybody on the call, just so you guys can see that, like, sometimes we're using our brain too much. I think my mom used to say something like that. She was like something about your like first guess is usually correct. Your first estimation or something. So now we could have got in down here, like we were saying. Once it hits down here, remember I was like, I'm gonna get in. Well, if I would have actually did that, I would have already made $5,000 on the same trade. Look at this. So we're looking for like 50. So right here. So right where it is, if I would have got in when it went to this part right here where I want it, it went a little lower. I would have got that 5,000 already again, which is amazing. You guys are basically like seeing inside of my brain, which is cool. Do we take gold? Look, gold just hit the 15-minute. Like, I want to take gold going down for the day. I'm not going to do like a super high level, I mean, a super trade. Even like a 3 lots is good for this trade for the day. I'll probably, don't want to risk that much. Probably just 2%. But what I really want to do is catch a trade like gold going down, like it's been going down so much, like 2 to 10, something like that. Something like a 2 to 10 ratio. I'm willing to lose 2% on gold. See, this is how you beat the prop firm account. It's in a super downtrend. super downtrend's lit up. It's in 100% downtrend. Super downtrend is lit up. And you're saying if I could just catch this ride 10 down, but you got to be willing to risk 2% at the same time. And then if you risk 2%, then on that prop firm account, then you can't trade for 24 hours because all you can lose is 1 more percent. So you just wait for the next day and you try to do the same thing again, 2%, and try to make 10%. And then you end up winning the test. Now, did anybody get in that GBPUSD with me?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay, good. So here we go. It just boomed out. I'm about to get out of that. So we got out of that with money. Let's look over what we did. We're 7 trades in a row winning since last week. So let's go just last week here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gotta go down further. So remember when I won that 25,000 on that trade, then I had a gold trade still that lost 10,000. So I'm going to show you guys how the Millionaire Marathon, and I recorded it too when I looked over, but we just weren't on the call. But set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're 8 trades in a row we won now. Okay, so we're expecting to lose a trade because now we're at like 8-0. And so, when it starts getting near the 10 level, that means that usually you're going to occur to get a slip up. And that's what we expect. We're not expecting to win every trade. When we start getting a high volume of wins in a row, then don't start trading super more money because now you're going to give back the stuff that you just won over and over. We want to take a loss. Like when we got all this stacked up right here, this is 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. So about 13, probably 14,000 right here. We're willing to take like a 4 to 5,000 loss. And that's why you guys keep on seeing me put, 2% or something like that for the loss, which is going to be okay. What time is it? Boy, I always push it over. Okay, hopefully you guys got the lot sizes. Hopefully you guys got that. Let me see. Somebody said some gold 15 minutes hitting Bollinger Band and going back down. Yeah. Gold. Yeah. Gold going down. Paulo, you're right. I like gold going down. Let's see what that looks like here. Yeah, here it is. It did breathe, but you just see it steadily going down, down again. But what do you see? When it goes down, sometimes it has to go a little bit up, touch this line, then come back down. That's what it's doing right now. It looks like perfectly we're in the perfect zone. So hopefully that does exactly what we want. Ends up way down here somewhere. Sell gold. Yeah, and then we just got a confirmation from Telegram, and I already picked it. So it's like that's pretty cool, right? Sell gold. And we already got in. So I love it when like I could look at it and then I get the bot telling me the same thing. That's when I really feel good about some trades. Should we Oh, we got a buy for US30. Should we get into US30 for the long haul for the day? I am. Because remember I said it was going to probably go up for the day. So what time is it? And the guy started talking already. Pal, I'm not going to trade for the day 10 lots though. No. I'll probably go down to, I might even do like a 2. Let's see here. I'm willing to risk that 2%. And I want to, for it to go up for the day, I want to probably like a 5. Hopefully gold starts coming back down. All right, let's go to the Millionaire Marathon and let's kind of look at what's been going on. And all we're going to look at is today on this one. And so we made 9,000. We didn't hit our 8% mark, but I like it. I like what we did do. So let's see here. And look what happened. So that one day we made $170. And that was 0.06%. Then on the next day when we won those 5 trades in a row, that was the day that, what was it, Thursday, and it wasn't a good market, so we didn't put that much out there, but we won 5 trades in a row, so we got 2.2%. And today, we're going to put down what we got. Let's see. And we're going to have to switch that later because we're still in some trades. But so we got 8,900. So let's put 8,900 in here. Oh, I did that. Was it 8,900 or is it little 8,905? Yep. Jeez. Let's put the 5 in there. So what did we do today? So that's just 3%, 3.24%. Every day we have a percentage. No day have we hit our goal at 8%. No day have we hit our negative goal at 5%. We never want to lose 5% in a day, ever. You know, we need to stop. If we get to 5%, for that day, we're done trading. We got to wait for the next day. We're on punishment. So this is looking good. We see, steadily increasing.
Gold is
So it
going
says
down.
gold is going down.
Yep.
Gee. Here it is. Let's go. We had that one. So now everything's winning. So we can get out of these trades right now and just be a winner chicken dinner today. Look at this. Was it a good day of trading, you guys? Wow. And these are big trades. Like if they keep on going in the right direction for us, we're talking about some big trades. We got US30 going up. We got gold going. Now, if we would have had gold for what we usually trade on a regular day, 20 to 30, I mean, think about how much money we would have right now. If we were at 30, we would be up $10,000 on this trade. If we were at 20, which we usually trade on here, we would be up $7,000 on this trade. But we took it down to a low amount. You see, it's beautiful. I'm loving this trading with my family, having fun. Pablo, you gonna get out or you gonna stay in gold?
I already got out.
I know. I know you did. I'm out too, just because you said that. Forget staying in for the day. Look at this little lot size in 1,200. That's why I'm happy, because I'm like, man, these little lot sizes, I'm done. Like 800 on this one on US30 with a little bit. I'm at a 2 lot size. If I was at 20, I would have had 8,000 right there. Like, why would I stick in this trade if it already happened for me? All right, so let's see what we got now. So now, we're looking a little better. How many trades in a row are we at? We got a lot of trades in a row. That's crazy. Let's see here. All right, we started winning right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 trades. So we're 10-0. 10-0. Man. And then today, what did we do today? How many trades did we take today? We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We took 5 trades today, 5-0, and we're 5-0 from last Thursday. Man, we are on a roll. Come on, family. Everybody should be making money right now. We got to get our friends in here. Because remember, Pablo, when there was a lot of people, everybody would be shouting and saying, green bubble. There. Boy, money was all over the place. Let's see here. Oh, now we got to go back. So we're at 11,400. So let's put 11,000 in here. This is going to be a little better for us. So now we're at 4%, which is cool. Because look, up here, 11% was 4.67. Now it's only 4% for almost the same amount of money. Because why? Because our account is going up. Our account's going up. That's halfway to our goal today, 4%, which is beautiful. We're looking really good, you guys. Man, let's go. Good job, everybody. God bless you guys. See you guys tomorrow.